What is up, YouTube? It is Sports Addict here with my friend Jason once again. Obviously, he's always here for a video, so do I need to introduce him? But I'll introduce him anyway. Say hi.
Hello.
Anyways, so he has no idea what video we're making right now. I just decided, hey, we're going to make a new video. Just be prepared what we're going to be talking about. And guess what it is? I know there's going to be a lot of dispute in this one. Which franchise is better, Lakers or Celtics? He's a Celtic fan, and I'm a Laker fan. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's put this in a video and let's see what the comments say about this type of stuff. So let's go ahead and start debating. So yeah, support your case. Go.
I mean, the Celtics obviously have a longer history than the Lakers. Just about everyone knows how many titles they have. They're the all-time leader in wins, championships. They have the most jersey retirements, and they have They had like 8 Hall of Famers playing on one team at the same time before. I mean, you can just. I think the Celtic legends are better than Laker legends.
Okay, that is so no. That's already false as it is. How?
The Lakers might have some, bigger name legends, but obviously they play the bigger market. If you're talking about all-time, greats and everything, I think the Celtics have much more all-time greats.
Okay, in terms of quantity, you guys have more. Quality, we're better.
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers. Oh my god, so now you're a Warrior fan.
Well, that slogan works perfectly here. Strength in numbers. We have numbers. You guys have strength.
So what is that even supposed to mean?
It means numbers. Okay, numbers and unity defeat.
Okay, let me name your jersey retirement players, and you tell me if they're better than what we got. Walter Brown, Arnold Auerbach, Dennis Johnson's pretty good. Bill Russell, yeah. JoJo White.
He was good.
Bob Cousy.
Obviously.
Tom Heinz.
Oh, you can't forget about Tom Heinz.
Tom Sanders.
He's well known.
No, he's not. He's not. Tom Sanders. You're telling me if I ask a current, no. You're telling me if I ask someone right now, who's Tom Sanders? They're gonna answer the Celtics legend from 1973. Yeah. Okay. Don't give me that nonsense.
Tom Sanders has more championships than Durant will ever get.
Okay. This has nothing to do with Durant. We're talking about Lakers versus Celtics. What does Durant have to do with anything?
He has more championships than Kobe.
Bill Sharman.
Another legend.
Which no one knows of. Don Nelson. No one knows of.
Are you serious?
Ed. Easy Ed. Yeah. Everybody remembers him. Frank Ramsey. Oh yeah.
Oh, Frank Ramsey.
Cedric Maxwell.
He won Finals MVP. Come on.
Yeah, but no one will remember Reggie Lewis. No one's gonna remember these guys.
Reggie Lewis was a legend in the making.
Jim Loskotov? Dude, get out of here. Dude, most of those guys, hold on, time out. Most of those guys I just named, no NBA fan will remember that. Are you kidding me?
That's because they don't know their history.
Dude, the problem is most of those guys I just named won in an era in which there were only 8 teams and it was not competitive.
Well, you know what? You can't blame them. They were just that much.
I'm not blaming them, okay? But in terms of I think I'd rather have a Wilt Chamberlain than every one of those guys I just named, even Bill Russell.
Why do you think so? Wilt Chamberlain's numbers were inflated because he was the only.
Yeah, inflation. Yeah, you talk about inflation, then I could talk about how weak the league was, and that's why you guys won a lot of titles, right?
Well, I mean,
that's
not our fault. Wilt Chamberlain, he...
Oh yeah, let me name our legends. Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, everybody knows him. Goodrich, okay, maybe not a lot of people might know him. Magic Johnson, please. Kareem, Shaq, James Worthy, Jerry West, the logo. Jamal Wilkes, not everybody remembers him, but most of those legends I just named.
And Big Game James.
Yeah, Big Game James, soon to be Kobe. Like, you can't sit here and tell me.
I feel like some of these players, Wilt Chamberlain obviously spent a good chunk of his career with the Warriors, and Kareem, he spent a good chunk of his career with the Bucks. Magic Johnson had his career cut short.
Kareem spent 10 years with the Lakers and 10 years with the Bucks. So half and half.
That's a good chunk, and I mean, Shaq spent his early years. I mean, I wouldn't say it's
either way, dude. We're talking about. I think I'd rather have a Shaquille O'Neal than all the players you even listed. I'll take Shaq over Bill Russell any day, any day.
I mean, you forgot the really big names like Larry Legend,
Larry Bird. In terms of dominance, I'll take Shaq over Larry Bird.
Kevin McHale.
I'll take Larry. I'll take Shaq over Larry. I'll take Shaq over anybody.
You said in terms of dominance, but in terms of leading a team to a championship, I'll take Larry Legend.
Shaq led the Lakers to 3 titles.
You need a perimeter player to lead your team.
Oh, so now you're saying Kobe led the Lakers? I thought you said Shaq carried Kobe, right?
Well, guess what?
If you say no, hold on.
If you hold on. Had the big men, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you said Shaq carried Kobe, then Shaq's the one that led that team, right? According to you.
Shaq won all 3 Finals MVPs unanimously. That's no debate.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm just trying to tell you, we have one less championship than you. And don't forget, I don't think if you know this, but 1962 in Game 7, we were down by 2. Jerry West chucked a full court shot and he made it. Guess what? Full courts didn't count for 3 points, it counted for 2 points. And went to overtime and we lost that and you guys won the championship. Or else I could sit here and say, we have 17 and you guys have 16, no debate.
Well,
but just because it's a 1 title differential, you guys won most of your championships in the 60s.
Well, does that mean Will Chamberlain's
You guys have only won 1 since 2008. Heck, you only won one since 1990. You won 4 since 1980. Like, is this up for debate?
Unfortunately, we don't have the benefit of playing in a big market and a big city, so obviously we're going to have more disadvantages, which just makes
But let me tell you this, dude. Let me tell you this. We won championships in a competitive league. I'm not trying to take away anything from your championships. I'm just saying we won them in a more competitive league than you guys did. That's just facts. I don't care if you're a Celtic fan, you have to admit that. 8 teams, statistically, you have a higher chance of winning a championship. Okay? If Kobe and Shaq were in the 60s, they would have won 10.
I mean, if it was so easy, why didn't any other teams win?
Because the Celtics had the best structured team. They had the best team with the best players.
Because their players are better. I think Bill Russell is, I think Bill Russell is a better winner, better overall team leader, a better overall team player than Will Chamberlain.
Kareem, Shaq, and Wilt, in my opinion, are all better than Bill Russell. If you want to talk about who's a better winner, I'll go Bill Russell. But
you left a lot of these big names out. I mean, I know you didn't mention Bill Russell. You didn't mention John Havlicek, Sam Jones,
Casey. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you this, dude. We won in a more competitive league. Okay? It's a 1 championship differential. That doesn't mean
you guys.
Our legends have won in more competitive eras, and they're better than your legends.
We also got the big 3, Pierce.
Oh yeah, the big 3. Ooh, boo-hoo. Kobe, Gasol, Bynum. Kobe, Shaq, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Worthy.
The players that could have been Reggie Lewis and Len Bias, who had their careers cut short by tragic heart attacks. We've had our fair share of tragedies, but
let me tell. Okay, but Magic Johnson, he retired because of HIV.
I think Magic already had an illustrious career at the time.
But he could have done more. He could have definitely done more.
But I feel like at least Magic was able to enjoy most of his prime. I feel like when he got HIV, that was near the tail end of his prime. He had like 1 or 2 years of his prime left.
Yeah, but either way, dude, you just have to look at these type of things. Like, we just have better legends. In my opinion, we do. Okay, Magic Johnson is the best point guard in NBA history. Kareem's the best center in NBA history, and Shaq's right there, top 2 or 3 if you don't want to put Hakeem in there. Kobe Bryant's the second best shooting guard in NBA history. James Worthy makes a top 7 small forwards in NBA history.
I think that you can make an argument for the centers thing.
So But either way, dude, like, if you name who's the GOAT of centers, who's the GOAT of point guards, who's the GOAT of shooting guards, every Laker player is there. And if you no, hold on. If you're in that discussion for a top point guard, or top center, top shooting guard, your legends are just better. I don't think anybody talks about like Casey Jones being the best player in a specific category.
People talk about Bill Russell as one of the GOAT centers of all time.
Yeah, but we have Kareem and Shaq. That we have 2-1, 2-1.
People talk about.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about Glenn Davis, Baby Davis? Oh yeah, greatest center of all time.
Larry Legend as another, as a potential GOAT small forward.
Yeah. But and that's all you got.
Kevin Garnett is up there, top 3, top 4 with all-time power forwards of all time.
Okay, but you're talking about how many years our legend spent with the Lakers, then I can say, oh, you know what? Garnett only spent 4 years with the Celtics. Shaq spent 8-7 years with the Lakers. So Garnett stayed less time with the Celtics. So I'm just saying, dude, our players are always in that discussion. We have better fans.
But you know what? I don't know what the excuse is, but you guys, I think, have made a total of 33 finals, and you guys only won 16 of them. We made a total of 21, and we won 17 of them.
Because you guys won those mostly in the 60s. We lost those in the 60s because you had the better team than us in the 60s. But if you're looking at individual players, we have better individuals than you.
We're an all-time 8-3 against you in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and guess what? How many times did you verse us in the 50s and 60s?
Oh yeah, I mean, did you just mention the legends you had? Gail Goodrich, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. What happened to them?
Yeah, but you guys had the better team structured. Remember, last video you said you need a good team to win. Who cares if you have like a couple good individual players? You need a team. Those are your exact words from the last video. So you cannot tell me, oh, you had Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. How come you didn't win? Because those are only 2 good players. We didn't have a good supporting cast. You guys had Bill Russell and all them boys with a good supporting cast. So in a series, you guys would beat us. But we have better individual legends than you do. We have more fans. We have one less championship, even though we should have one more than you in 1962. And then you guys won most of your championships when you had 8 teams in the league. Are you kidding me? Put Kobe and Shaq in the 60s. How many championships would they win with that team?
5.
No, not 5. They would win way more than 5.
They would not. They would not. Okay.
Kobe considered the second best shooting guard ever. Shaq.
Okay, if the 60s Celtics played Kobe and Shaq, I guarantee you, the 60s Celtics would beat the Lakers.
No. Now you're just being biased. No, because whenever people talk about the top 2 or 3 best teams in NBA history, they bring up the 95-96 Bulls and the 2001 Lakers. They don't talk about no dang.
No, they talk about the 85 and 86 Celtics.
Barely. No, I barely hear that. You just said no. Time out. You just said that the 1960 Celtics would beat the Lakers. Now you're saying 1985? What are you saying, dude? You're jumbling it all around.
Because people, not everyone knows, basketball so deep back then. I mean, at least somewhat, 85 to 86. The Celtics had they were just so dominant that year. I mean,
I'm just saying, dude, we technically should have. We technically should have more championships than you, and we won our championships more in a competitive league. We won 5 with Kobe and Shaq. Well, I mean, yeah, and we won 5 with Magic. Like, dude, 10 out of the 16. Like, that's already good enough. Like, you guys won You won 11 in the 60s when there are only 8 teams in the league. Statistically, that's amazing to win 11. Okay, I get it. That's amazing. But if you're talking about a league with 8 teams, that's not that competitive. You can't. No.
Really, is it really? I mean, I feel like you're over exaggerating it. Sure, say whatever you want. Say we had an easier path, but come on.
An easier path means way more, dude. It's just like saying. It's just like, hold on. Let me tell you this. Does LeBron make 7 straight finals in the West? No. Anyways, that's all. Hold on. That's all the time we have for this video. We gotta leave it there. So, comment below on who do you think is the better franchise and why. Please like this video and comment and subscribe for more. Thanks.